Hello, this is Mr. Eric Adam, and welcome back to OneShot. So today I have again a very special guest with me who's going to do some co-commentating. Welcome back, Mandikat. Hello.
Hello.
How are you today?
Oh man, I couldn't be better if you were paying me to be here.
She is right. So Mandikat actually just did something really cool. She actually just beat her game. Do you want us to tell us about that?
Oh my gosh, I finally beat Hack and Slash. It's a great game. I recommend it. Please don't break it in the process like I did, or you have to go way, way, way back in time to before you broke the game. Whew. It's been a long ride.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but I am looking forward to watching it, and it seemed like you had to do a lot of in-depth reading to figure out what was going on, right?
I actually ended up just giving up and going back in time. And in, I want to say either the last video or the second to last video, I show you my timeline and it splits off in about 17 different directions.
Holy cow. Well, you did it. Congratulations. I'm excited for you.
Woohoo! Thank
Woo!
you. I'm excited for you right
Thanks.
now.
Yeah, we're gonna try to beat the
I hope.
game today, so hopefully we'll see what happens. Shall we get into it?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So Nico is not talking to us apparently still, but she was before. And now we're gonna meet the fox, hopefully. Hello. Hey. You're here. Rue. That's you, right? Yes. Did you already meet the others? We did meet the others. Yeah, but everything is in place then. Come on, let's go back to the clock room. So, what do you think Rue is going to do for us?
That is a really good question.
What does
I
the
hope we
fox say?
don't regret the day.
Rue
So sorry.
the day. Your joke just
Oh, jeez.
ruined my experience here.
Do you think it was too rude?
All right, we're done.
Okay.
It's over. No, let's keep going. Let's keep going. So what do you think about these squares? We still don't really know. Like, we kind of know what they are, but what do you think they are?
Oh gosh, I just think that they're glitches.
So they're like a
But
glitch in the world machine that the creator, the author made?
that would have been my guess, but that's a good question. I'm not sure.
Do you think also that the people in the library say something different now that I have a fox with me?
Oh, that's a good question.
Look
We
how
got time. We can check it out.
look how cute this
We
is.
might have time. I have no idea.
This is adorable. Hee hee, my little pet. And everywhere that
I like her
Nico
too.
went, Rue went too. Ah! Okay, he's freaked out by the fox, so we gotta go. All right, I don't really care what they say. I actually just wanna
That's
get
fine.
with it.
I completely understandable.
Yeah.
Look at that little tail wag
So
though.
where do we go here? This is the water room.
Yeah, we're headed to the clock.
And how do we... Oh, we have to go back to the tower because everything's blocked off now. And
Mhm.
we took that elevator from the clock room that led to... Oh, the squares are here too.
Uh,
How do we
huh.
get over there?
I mean, on the bright side, you've got it lowered down. Don't go to the places where the squares are.
Yes. I wonder if we have to go back to the library. Was there a way to get to the science building from there? I
Hmm.
don't think
You know,
so.
you'd think after all of this time,
Oh, this is it.
one of us would have memorized the. There we go.
Yeah, this is it. Do you have plans for what you're gonna play next?
You know, today I just made some art and did a little streaming with that, a little lo-fi hip hop, just kind of enjoying ourselves, and that was really fun. I might keep doing that for a little while.
Yeah, you're trying to create a banner for your page, right?
Yeah, yeah. I want to be the Bob Ross of puzzle games. I might do the cave. But the thing is, I've had 3 people now. I had 4 people join me in the chat, which was lovely. And then I had 3 people tell me afterwards, I really prefer when you make things than when you game. And it's
Oh,
probably because I'm not bad at making things, but I'm pretty bad at gaming.
That's pretty awesome, though.
Yeah.
All right, we are here. We are at the elevator. Let's see if this elevator works. Maybe, maybe soon I'll have you do some voices.
I'm happy to just listen. I'm happy if you do the voices.
Okay, I'm doing the
Oh,
voices.
this is the one.
This is it. Where are the other two? Prototype? Cedric? Dancer? Prancer? Donner?
Oh,
Vixen?
no. Oh, no.
They're supposed to be here already. They...
Remember, though?
Yeah, but Cedric was supposed to fix Prototype, and then Cedric was in the lab, but I think he's okay. Because he has to be, otherwise the game doesn't end. So, that's my hope. Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring him back with the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. I don't think he made it. Oh no. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Nico. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want you to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. This one is green. This one is red. Okay.
Those colors aren't accurate.
I wonder, it looks very blue. I wonder what that...
I suppose you could say blue. That's fine.
Yeah. I wonder what that purple one is. Because there's like that big purple one and...
Yeah.
Wait, can we not go? Oh, upstairs. I know which way is up. Let's go. So it's interesting because I'm watching my stream as I'm watching my game, and I can tell how far behind it is. So when you comment, all right, get ready, do the song.
Hey baby, I hear the blues are calling. Toss salads and scrambled eggs.
Ha ha ha. Okay.
Look pretty good.
You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in the world. I like to look at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives that might be behind each of the windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look. I'm flying, Nico! I'm flying! Aw. That's really nice.
That is really nice.
It was depressing for me at first too, you know, knowing that all of this is, well, fake? Simulated. Cedric told me about what happened to your old world. Did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. The feeling of never being able to go home again? That's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic, don't you think? You are prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The World Machine. You might know it as the entity, so the entity is actually the program. Oh. The entity does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the Dice Lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. But thing is, the World Machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long. It was simply ingrained in his work. And all machines are built with a fundamental law: never let a living being come to harm. From the World Machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most foundational instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one, but the World Machine doesn't know that. Really. Unfortunately, sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. This central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see physical manifestations of that everywhere now, so that's the squares. Yeah, the squares. And in this world, it's not hip to be square. That's the world machine corrupting its own code. Thank you for laughing at my joke, by the way.
Sorry.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That was for you.
My creator says it's largely an involuntary process intended by or induced by stress and a desire to self-terminate. Your creator knows? Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning then. Yeah. The disruption was an issue during test runs even. At first, my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time he realized the actual root of the problem, our home world's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days. Oh. So do you think this game was inspired by a person actually trying to make a game and kept having glitches like over and over again?
I think that's a reasonable idea. I mean, this game is based on a smaller version of the game, so it could be that they were trying to expand this tiny world, and in doing so, they encountered a lot of problems.
Really? So tell me more about that. So it's based on...
Oh, so the original OneShot, I believe, or I don't know if it was called OneShot back then, was made for, I want to say, an RPG Maker contest.
Really?
And it was so popular that they decided to expand on it.
That's really cool. I did not know that, so that's really interesting.
I could be lying, but I don't think I'm that creative, so, you know,
I
citation needed.
That sounds awesome. Okay. Oh. Is there any way for us to fix the world machine? We tried. The world machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real, myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it. Taming? I've heard that word so many times. I only know it's complicated and that it has to do with robots, but for once I want to know what it really means. That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Yeah. No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? Do you know where your family is? Sorry, that was my very terrible Incredibles reference. A robot is not a real person, is it? Right. It's a being whose entire existence is code. Inflexible programming with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, then can be assigned all sorts of jobs. And most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code, the knowledge that they are a robot. But this is more of a limitation than anything else. Ah, that makes sense. You can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, that's what happened to the old world machine. The code conflicts things? Yeah, but while you can't build a robot to not follow its code, you can establish a special bond with it. If the strength of that bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. So that's what happened to Silver and Dr. Silverpoint, I believe, initially.
Sure. Yeah.
In a way, it's starting to believe itself as a real, valid individual. It's a complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine, living person, even knowing they are not. You need to spend a lot of time with it, treat it like a good friend, devoting your heart to the robot until it is able to return your feelings. I make it sound so easy, don't I? But you and Eric know better than anyone that it's not. Right now, the world machine is probably really scared. This content update involved some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know. He did what he could and established new connections between maps. Those links enabled you to meet the other two. But as it turns out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine always had self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you are in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now the other two are gone. I don't even know how we're gonna get you there. Uh-oh. We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. I like how the squares like laugh at you. Oh, I can look at the skyline like through the squares. Neat.
Hey baby, I
Yeah, who's our called salad and scrambled eggs. Oh, hey, hi. You are here. Okay.
Oh,
You guys are okay?
that's a relief.
Yeah. Yep, when the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough. Have you ever played Final Fantasy Mystic Quest?
No.
No, that's too bad. This Cedric reminds me of Tristan from that game. He has a hook shot, and it's like the first time you ever see it in that game. It's super exciting because this is pre-Link to the Past. So you're like, oh my god, this guy can like get across things. And then you play Link to the Past, and you're just like, oh, got it.
Turns out it's a thing.
Yes. And it actually did not take me long to bring Proto back. All thanks to Father's book. He had my design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines there. All I had to do was scan in the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. That he does. I'm just glad everyone is okay. Same. Hashtag same. We're ready to go now, Nico. Ooh, I have like a party. Oh man, let's go fight a boss. Alright, squares. Heal, hurt more. Fire 2. Ice. Okay, it's not working. Well, we tried.
Yep.
This is very...
And gets down that elevator.
What was the first RPG you ever played?
What a great question. Okay, so it was either Final Fantasy Tactics or Final Fantasy X.
Wow.
If Final Fantasy X counts.
Of course it counts, somewhat.
Okay.
Those are very, like, late RPGs. That's... Well, you're...
Yeah, I was, considering I started playing games in general when I was probably like 4 or 5.
Yeah. I think the first one I ever played all the way through was Dragon Warrior.
Oh yeah, I played Dragon Warrior.
And you don't have
not all the way through.
You don't have a party in that game, so it's just like it's just you. But I also played for like 2 seconds Ultima. Do you remember Ultima?
No.
And you walk around the screen just like this with all the characters following you, and I had no idea what the game was supposed to do. I was like, how do you jump?
Oh.
All right, here we go.
How far you've come.
Oh, this is... No wonder he wanted us all to be here for this. Our powers combined, I am Captain World Machine! What are these things anyway? Code portals. They temporarily remove us from the world. What? It's a bit hard to explain, but basically my father has hidden a decryption key in our code with a .txt file as its shell. But to get to them, we have to be removed from the world and decompiled. When our keys are combined into a central location, oh, this is a robot, it will activate an encrypted part of this world, which will confuse cat noise. Can you do the confused cat noises for me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry, am I actually confused cat?
Yeah.
Sorry, my nickname's Cat, so we'll go with meow.
Perfect. Rue, maybe it's better if you explain. I'll attempt. Basically, these portals all represent a physical location on Eric's machine. What? Okay, so I have to like dig through my files again. Ooh. And I'm glad I have like a newer computer, because can you imagine if you played this game and like you just have tons of crap on your machine? You're like digging through files trying to find this stuff. I saw a picture online of somebody's documents, and they're trying to find like the OneShot documents, and it's just like garbage everywhere. And my documents is literally just OneShot. So and when we enter these portals, we will be sent to that location. wherever that is. I'm sure Eric is already pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world on their computer. But this time, Eric would need to move around some things as well. Specifically, by moving the keys from the small portal to the big one. I'm guessing I'll have to like actually move files to like a different file, and once all the files are in the same place, something will happen.
That makes sense.
I don't know what happens next though. I see. Does Eric know where these portals lead, at least? You should probably ask Eric on this. Right. Hold on.
Ooh.
The journal is glowing again, Eric. Am I in control? So, glowing journal. Documents.
For Clovers.
My
I
games,
guess.
OneShots. I hope I can find this document.
I feel like you can probably figure it out.
So my computer doesn't even have that, so it's actually documents, just one shot. Oh, there's stuff in here. Cool. All right, so I am in my computer, and I open my documents file, and there's a folder there called OneShot. Excuse me. And in the folder, I have the Clover. There's a folder called the Big Portal. There's a folder called the Portal 1, Portal 2, and Portal 3. There's 3 different folders. And then a README text, which I think is just the instructions. Yeah, it is. In the big portal, there's nothing. In Portal 1, there's nothing. In Portal 2, there's nothing. Portal 3, there's nothing also. So probably have to wait for something to happen. Do I deposit these people? This one is configured to my code, I think. Aha. This one is red. This one would be meant for me then. Oh yeah, stuff is actually showing up in my files now. That's
cool.
Really cool. Yeah. This one is blue. That's mine then. And do I go inside one too? No.
You gotta go in the purple one, right?
Not yet. I think I have to unlock the stuff in my files first. So let's just take a second to hold on, I'm gonna leave the room.
Okay.
Alright, ready? And go back in. Welcome to the Hall of Characters. Here you will find Cedric, Rue, and Prototype. Cedric was the person we met in the Glen. They drive a flying machine. Rue was behind a tree and talked to us about the other viewers and the others. And they told us you have to play the game 7 times. Prototype was in a cave, and they made us solve a puzzle about robots and electricity. And hospitals. Here they are now. Thank you for visiting the Hall of Characters. Okay, sorry.
I mean, that's pretty amazing.
I had to.
That was good.
They're like...
It was everything I wanted it to be.
They're like little statues, and now I have to like do something because of that. Okay, here's a part of the game where you get to watch me do nothing on screen because...
Hooray!
But I will describe as best I can what to do. So... Now that
Do you want some... Oh, okay, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. You have something to say to
No.
me?
I'm just stoked that this is all happening.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if you needed some background music, but I'd forgotten that there actually is background music.
Oh, that's right.
I just can't hear it.
You can't hear it, yeah.
I'm just imagining it being like... Da, da, da.
I'll sing it for you. There's a pulse.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's catchy.
And then there's a melody over that. It's like... It's not very melodic. It's kind of...
No, I can hear it in my head, and it sounds beautiful.
Thanks. Oh, cool. Okay, so I'm going to describe what I'm seeing. I wish you could see this, and I don't think there's a way for me to efficiently do this on OBS without me screwing up everything.
May as well just...
Yeah.
Graphic depictions. Give me colors. I want everything. As many adjectives.
Okay, so in Portal 1, there's 3 new files that just opened up on my actual computer. The first file is blue npc prototype.png, and it's just like a sprite board of the prototype robobot or whatever. Robot, that's a word, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it shows the character like in all its different sprite positions, up, down, left, right, etc.
Cool.
Then there's a key b.txt that says put me in the big portal, and then another picture of Proto's face. So I think I put the key actually in the portal, the text file. So I'm going to do that because that's what it says.
Oh, yes, please.
And then in Portal 2, so I've got a few. Ooh, something just happened in the game. Look at this. There's code there.
Ah!
Holy cow.
Whoa!
Also, I want to
Here
be...
I was looking down. I completely missed it. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, this is
Wow.
awesome. So stuff is happening. So for those of us, or for those of you who are just joining and you're joining at a weird spot, I am in my computer documents. There's like a fourth wall puzzle going on here where I have to put different files, put files into a different file to like solve this puzzle here. And I just did that, and prototype robot just appeared as code in this purple box. So I'm kind of doing
Very
that.
fancy. I'm glad that we started with the most expendable. Like, if we lose a robot, like, it's fine.
Yeah.
But I would die for that fox.
Right. It's cool. I can just take his memory disk and stick it back in there, and it's fine. All right. So in Portal number 2, which is in my files, I have a picture of Cedric, or Cedric. He looks awesome. And then his sprite board, and he's just kind of has his sprites. And then key G, put me in the big portal. I will do that. Big portal.
Oh, man.
There it is on the game. Wow. I love how immediate it is. That's so cool.
That is really cool.
And
really,
then
really cool.
Portal 3, I've got Rue, their sprite board, and a picture of Rue. Okay, putting the key in the big portal. There it is. Wow, okay. Stuff is happening. It just made a door. Look at that. Holy cow.
Ooh.
Let's go in the door. Or... Oh, I see. It's on the wall. Here we go. Whoa. What is this place? It's my dream bedroom where I can play video games like on every system ever.
What a life. All at the same time.
Wait, is this supposed to be the author's room? Hey, I followed the yellow brick road and all of my friends came with me.
Oh.
That was quite peculiar, I'll say. Hey, this is... the world machine. That's it? Wow. This is really cool. Box full of notebooks
Yeah.
and sketchbooks.
It really is. I want that hat.
I wonder if this is like actually modeled after the real designer of the game's bedroom.
The real designer of the game needs fewer monitors.
No. Tea does sound really nice right now. Too bad there's no water in here. Like, look how nice this is. Oh, they have a scarf and a big jacket too. I'm gonna have to like look up a picture of the creator of this game and see if this has some connection with them. Is this how you do your art? Do you like put a bunch of stuff on the wall and like try to figure things out?
Yeah, I also have about 4,000 monitors in front of me just because, you know, my eyes are not important to me as an artist.
Right. Lots of books.
Wow, look at those black clovers.
Yeah. So that's what a blueprint is. Oh, it's a painting. Look at that painting. It's a painting of, what is it? Is that the robots and Rue and...
No, I'm pretty sure it's Guernica. I'm just kidding.
What is Guernica?
Guernica is a Picasso. They have it at the UN.
Oh.
It's about the horrors of war. It doesn't matter.
Wow. Thank you for that. All right, what's on TV? Leno? Letterman? Nothing? Nothing.
You're watching The Big Bang.
Big Bang Theory. Leonard! This is my father's study. So it is the author's study. It feels like he's still here, doesn't it? Like he's still with us. Yeah. The room ahead doesn't really lead anywhere, but Eric should still remember what to do here. This place contains a lot of memories. I am grateful to see it again.
No.
So
I mean, you've got a lot of black clovers, and you've got that book as well on the stack.
I wonder if we can still do anything in the room with our stuff, or if we just go forward. What if I syringe you?
Oh no!
You've been syringed. Oh no. All right, this
You've been syringed.
this is a very dramatic moment, and we are syringing people. Can you imagine?
No, absolutely not. Ooh, do you see that amber necklace on the table? That's nice.
Oh, hey. Actually, that is interesting. It is amber. So maybe all the stuff that was in the game is also like important stuff to the person. Like maybe they have a die. Maybe they're Han Solo. Like they have dice on their ship.
That would explain the helmet.
Exactly. All right, let's go. Let's beat this game. X marks the spot. All right, what do you think we do?
Oh.
Probably shut the game down, huh?
We've been here before.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Well, let me, first of all, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
You beat a game, I beat a game. We can get through this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to shut the game down. X. And let's take a breather. So what do you think's going to happen?
I'm scared.
You're scared?
I think the game's going to be like, why are you back here? That was how you win.
You were supposed to push X on the keyboard, fool! All right, let's jump back in. Play.
My Twitch just came, or my Steam just came up that said, Mr. EA is now playing OneShot.
Indeed, I am.
Oh,
Nika's dreaming again. Wait, do you have the volume up?
I don't. How did I do? Was I close?
That was exactly correct.
Ah!
Yeah. Your pitch memory is amazing.
That's pretty good. Ooh.
Ooh, we're like in the TV room. Ooh, what is this place? Where are we?
I like the colors. Gosh, the color scheme in this game really is fantastic.
Yeah, this looks awesome. So what are these pictures? Is that a picture of... It's so hard to see because I'm kind of far back.
It looks like a bunch of maps to me. It looks like maps of the various locations we've been in. But underneath that, it looks like the thing you used the clover to look over it when you were stuck in the nowhere.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna try.
Yeah, it really does look like a bunch of the maps, different locations that you've been to. The top left looks like
Sorry, I'll go
Seattle.
Back. Oh, the refuge. Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, the left one.
Seattle, the refuge. You know.
Same thing. So lower left one is the Barrens. This one is refuge. I think. This must be the Glen. Oh, that's Maze. That's the plant lady.
Oh, that right there. Yeah, I was just gonna say. Yeah.
This is the around the
Glen?
factories. Yeah. Oh yeah, Glen. This looks like it's the lookout post where Silver lives.
Oh, they were talking about this earlier, right?
They were?
Because the robot lady, she looked around and she was like, I didn't see any cameras, but they were right. You remember that?
Oh.
And then Nico was like, that's kind of creepy.
Right, the Truman Show kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. This is so cool. It's like little screenshots from the game. And as far as I can tell, I'm not like doing a puzzle. I'm just kind of walking and following arrows. Wait, maybe I am doing a puzzle. Down. It says down, so I think I should go down again. Oh no. Up. Okay, we screwed up, I guess. Yeah, I think we're doing a
So how come you're going to the right when it says down?
Well,
do you have to follow the purple line?
This is the beginning, so I think I'm following the arrows.
I see.
Right. And then up. But then this says left. Left. Right, I guess. And we made it to the garage.
Sure
Okay.
did.
Well, let's keep going.
Yeah.
What's in here? Uh-oh. You can't hurt me. This is an RPG. Ha ha ha. This is a puzzle game. I'm invincible.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh!
Ness, 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 Ness. You don't get it. You need to
I
play that
haven't
game.
played Earthbound all the way through.
You have to play it all the way through.
Okay.
I'm a cat? This whole time? Nico.
Oh, sweetie.
Ah! Oh, the mirror talked to me. Relax. Don't do it. Do it. I'm just borrowing your reflection to talk to you.
Oh.
This is like
As you
Dark
do.
Nico, like Dark Link.
Oh.
It's not like my physical form is good for that. Ah. Why did you come here? Can't you see? The disruption, the squares. They're closing in. Nico, please. Get out of here. Let me meet my end in peace. The squares are blocking my way too, you know. Oh. I'm sorry. It's alright. No living being should be in this place, Nico. Is this the tower? Part of it. This is the center of the engine. Inside my head, so to speak. So this is the center of the world machine? You know my original name. How? Rue. Cedric Prototype? Wait, so the original name is the world machine?
I guess. Sorry, I have to wait to make sure that the text that you're saying, you're not reading it.
Oh, I can give you some more time.
It's okay.
They all told me bits and pieces. I'm not even sure if I even understand a lot of the stuff they said, but I know what you're supposed to be. I know why you had to be built. And I know why I'm here. They told you? When? Wait, you don't know about that? But I thought you were the world. Aren't you supposed to see everything? No. All this was outside of the protocol. This session was never supposed to happen the way it did. The story wasn't written into my protocol at all. Oh, right. Rue told me something about how your creator had to alter the code. I think it was to connect some of the areas together so that we can meet. My creator, yes. Eric listened to my creator. They were all working beyond my scope of influence. Back at the mines, I remember. Eric did something to find a hidden map. I did not even recognize it. I couldn't see anything there. So that's when we got the minecart.
Yeah.
I just knew what you were feeling. You were really upset. Something happened in there to make you upset. After that, I panicked. That was when the cave-in happened. I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. In that moment, I really thought I was shutting myself down for good. I really am a flawed machine, aren't I? What kind of machine would go against the wishes of its own creator? What kind of machine would... The squares. Rue told me it was your own code going bad. But that's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was! At first, it was intentional. During testing, long before he realized I was self-aware, I would rearrange specific parts of the code, jumbling up bits and pieces of the landscape, blocking passages, collapsing catwalks. Though they were very localized, it caused my creator a great deal of frustration, forcing him to exit and restart testing again and again. Why would you do that? I got curious. I just thought he would figure it out eventually. But before he knew how to fix it, the world's NPCs, the characters, some of them got too close and it spiraled out of control after that. I couldn't contain it at all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually, any character who gained the knowledge of who I am, their code, my code, couldn't handle it. Previous iterations of the world had more people, you know. And I almost endangered my creator, too. I was so scared, Nico. I know, you're upset. Because you don't want to put living people in danger. leaving people like me. In the beginning, I tried to fight it, but my core programming made me summon you here. I tried to send you back home at the tower, but it did not work. Then I wanted you to break the sun. I thought that would have worked, but... oh, I had no way to be sure. But Eric brought you back anyway. Nico, all I wanted is for you to wake up back in your world. But I don't think I can make that happen. But I know I can't go back home without saving the world for real. Which means we have to fix the root of the problem. We have to fix you. But that's... I know the original ending your creator put in was a happy one. Do you remember what it's supposed to be? It's far too late for that. That part of my code has long been corrupted. That's okay. I would still like to know. Alright. You were supposed to place the sun at the summit, and then credits would scroll. Credits? And then you would return to the room you woke up in. That's where you would have been able to leave. And why is it that you can't do it now? Nico, the code's gone, remember? Shattering the sun was only supposed to be a workaround. I don't even remember the original code enough to describe it. But at the same time, it... oh, I don't know. It sounds like you're always fighting yourself. You can tell, huh? It's the whole thing about conflicts in your code, isn't it? I think this is like any creator's conflict. Like everyone, you want to make something so perfect that you go back again and again just to try to fix it. And if something's wrong, you have to go back again. So it's like that for when I'm writing music. Is it like that for you when you're doing art?
Oh, yes. Absolutely. I'm just happy that there's an edit undo in digital work.
Yes, same. I am a machine, Nico. Machines are built with a fundamental law, which is never let a living being come to harm. You knew. My very existence conflicts with that law. I thought the life of a living being like you is so unique, so precious. This fake world isn't worth that risk. But the people here, I think they are code too. You know this. Their behavior all derived from a predetermined matrix of actions, all extensions of my own programming. They cannot act outside of it. You, though, you're the only person who's actually real here. That's why it's pointless to put you in danger to save them, to save me. I don't think that's true about the people I know. You said this session wasn't in your code, right? Yeah? So if this session wasn't supposed to happen, if even you didn't know what to do, how would the characters, how did the people know how to respond? That's a good question. You said it yourself, when you didn't know what was happening, you kind of just stopped working for a while. So how did the people know what to do to help me get here? Even if it meant getting hurt themselves. Even if it meant messing up their own code. You might not think they are real, but there must be something real in them. And if they're all supposed to be extensions of your code, then there must be more to your own programming than you know too. Can you try to put me through the ending? The one you described? How many times do I have to say this? That code is gone. It's all squares now. I'll just put you in danger. I'll risk it. This is very like Back to the Future, where, spoiler alerts, Doc at the end reads the letter that Marty gave him in the past, and then Doc wears a bulletproof vest and doesn't get shot by the terrorists, and everything's happy. And it's like, it's really good.
And then what happens?
And then, well, let's do this in another Let's Play. Let's Play Eric tells you the story of Back to the Future, because that's my favorite movie, and I could totally tell you what happens.
I would love that. I love those movies.
I remember, Rue said the world was never designed to put me in danger. Your creator wouldn't want that. And I trust you, too. Even if your code is broken, you can still go outside that code, right? I can't. I'm not tamed. She's not Miley Cyrus. Yes, you are. You talk just like the tamed robots I know. The robot lady prototype. I wonder if the reason we call the Silver the robot lady is because we never learned her name this playthrough, and
Oh.
we did the minecart before we learned her name because you could do the minecart afterwards. Like we could have gone through the scenes with Silver and basically gotten everything to go to the Glen using the robot, and then do the minecarts. So then we'd actually know her name. But in this playthrough, we didn't do that. We just went straight to the minecart. Do you think that would have changed?
That is a really good question.
I wonder. I'll have to.
I'm curious, but I don't know if I'm that curious.
I'll have to ask the internet later. Taming is when a real person cares about you, right? It's when a real person thinks you're real too, right? Well, guess what? I do believe in Nico. And I know Eric does too. Yep, I do. Even though you told them that they only had one chance, one shot, if you will, they found a way back, didn't they? Why do you think Eric would keep coming back? Well, partially because I paid $5.
Wouldn't that be great if that's what they said?
Yeah.
Because they paid $5.
Why do you think Eric would restart even after the ending? I almost did not. I think Eric wants to save the both of us. So please give me a chance. I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm scared. You can do it. I know you can. You've helped me come this far. I'll try. I can't promise anything, but here. Take the sun. Do 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 do.
It's the sun.
I'll try to remember the lost code and recreate it. But for that to happen, Nico, you need to navigate through this room. You need to get past the square somehow. Oh, I don't like this. What if you get hurt? It's fine. It's fine. I'll try to be careful, okay? I can do this. Okay, so I'm back in control. With that, I think I actually need to end the episode. So we've been recording for about 47, 48 minutes.
Ooh, that's a good amount of time.
That's a very good amount of time. So I imagine the next episode will be pretty short because I think we're really close to the ending. So we'll call it there. Thanks so much for joining me, Mandikat.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Anytime.
And Mandikat is a host of my channel, and I am a host of her channel. So that means whenever she's streaming, you can go to my channel and find her. And whenever I'm streaming, you can go to her channel to find me. So,
because we're friends.
Do you think you're going to stream again soon?
Yeah, probably tomorrow.
Okay.
I shouldn't do it again today. It's actually quite addictive.
It really is. I think I'm actually going to stream again in 10 minutes because I don't have to work until 4, so I've got some time to maybe finish this off. Maybe you'll be there? Maybe not?
I will be there.
Really? Okay, sweet.
Oh, sure.
All right. Well, thank you all so very much for watching, and we will see you. Oh, wait a minute. Something's happening. Hey, Eric, did you see that? No. The square's just... Oh. We're going to keep going. It just happened again. No, we're not going to keep going. We're stopping. We will do square breaking in the next episode. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.